Run away.
Chicken and Mayo, Mayo and Chicken. I'm Mayo, aka Cringe Kev, Kevin Campbell,
I'm your friendly guest, Chicken, aka Jack's veteran.
the Jax veteran, I guess, is if they want to follow you on social media, right?
Yeah. I think that's the Instagram these days. You know how it is, constantly getting deleted.
Yeah. This guy has a meme page and it's been deleted a bunch of times. Um, Controversial content, right?
Basically, right? You got people that like it, people that don't, but the ones that don't usually find their way to get you sent
Report
to the
you.
man, right?
Report you for
Get you to
sure.
the principal's office, and
Yeah, for sure.
that's how it goes.
So we are both from Ajax, Ontario, Canada, Pickering Village, I guess.
Basically,
And
yeah.
it is, what's the date today officially?
I think it's the 14th.
January 14th, 2020. And we, Pickering locals, had a nuclear disaster the other day.
Yeah.
What do you got to say? We live within 10K. We got an alert in our phones if you guys don't know.
Yeah, I was 5K within.
Yeah, the same way about
I did a
5K.
Google distance. I was like, oh shit, I'm in the zone.
And we got an alert, if you guys aren't from Ontario, we got an alert in our phones from the government saying there's been a nuclear incident at the Pickering power plant. If you live within 10K, please report to your local news. And we both live within that 10K.
Yeah.
And it ended up being an error. Do you think that's true?
I mean, I'm not one to always trust what's put out there, but in the same breath, if it's an error, it's an error, right? I mean, it'll come out eventually. If it's something worse than that, everybody gets sick after a few years. So it costs them more money, right? So
Well, I heard a theory from people that work within it that the company that they were doing testing, like their usual emergency testing, and someone actually hit the button when they're probably supposed to, like something like imaginary hit the button as part of the procedure.
okay,
And maybe that's probably what happened. But I got a conspiracy theory I thought of the other day.
what's that?
What if we were hacked?
Hacked by who? The Chinese?
Who doesn't matter who in general. Like, what if the emergency alert system, we were hacked by somebody? It's possible, right? And with all the shit going on,
it is. But I mean, I don't think that's going to be the counter strike if we're talking about, a little incident between Iran and America right now. But
so let's talk about that little incident between Iran and Canada now. I mean, Ukraine and Britain and Sweden.
Everyone's involved except for America.
World War III, we're incoming. You think we're going to get drafted?
Well, I don't think it's gonna be a World War III anyway, but
you don't think so?
No.
I think World War III has been a cyber war. I think we've been in it, and that's pretty much World War III is actually a cyber war.
More on that line, because I don't think you're gonna see that much confrontation between countries openly as much, especially with everyone getting more liberal on anti-war.
But why do you think that? I think it's because of social media too.
I mean,
like, think about the Holocaust. How does that happen if mans are like tweeting from fucking Auschwitz, or like on the way to Auschwitz? Like, people would be like, oh, okay, there's something up here. Like, back in the day, they could cover that up. Like, social media is kind of.
I mean, look at China. They have the Muslim right now in those camps and shit. And like, we don't have any footage of that, right? Because China doesn't let any cameras in. So, I mean, there's ways to avoid it.
So maybe the global elites are trying to put their foot on Islam. Maybe China's working their way. They got this war going against Iran. Maybe.
I don't know, man. I think China's supposed to be a backup for Iran. For some reason, that's what I've heard. So,
what do you mean by that?
Well, people are saying basically, like, America's going to jump in, so you think automatically, Britain, Canada are going to get involved. But apparently, Iran has some buddies in Russia and some friends in China. So it's very controversial. That's the whole World War III theory, right? But
I think at the end of the day, it's all those elites that are going to be profiting at the end of the day. So I think there's people working on top of it because people profit from war. And I think at the end of the day, all these people that are pretending 100%. To go at each other are the ones that pockets are getting thicker.
Yeah. Get your stocks in some guns right now if that's what you want. Try to get your money up.
Mayo and Chicken recommendation, the stock market, hit any weapons industry.
Any weapons industry, any blossoming industry, any industry that's been standing still for the last 50, 60 years.
The military industrial complex is real.
It's booming.
It is a booming
that's where
market.
You put your money because... World War III, right?
Right. But what do you think about that plane? Iran shooting down the plane, a bunch of Canadians on it. RIP to any families affected.
I mean, what do you do, right?
Do you think it was real? Like, do you think Iran shot it down on purpose or accidentally?
I 100% and if they shot it down. The question is whether it was, some guy that had a chip on his shoulder and didn't get the order correct, or whether it was a calculated move by them. Those are the questions.
The thing is, the thing that I don't like is like how their movements were after. not giving a black box, multiple stories,
they're
not
moving
admitting to
sketchy.
it.
They're moving
It was
very
sketchy, and they bulldozed in the sites. And then the fact, the timing of it with the military attacks on the base. People want to say, why would they kill their own people? But this is the same regime. This is their same regime that it's in their law to publicly hang gay people.
Yeah.
You get publicly executed if you're gay. Exactly. Why would they kill their people? This isn't the same morals that we're dealing with.
It's obviously not Western society, so we can't look at it from
100%.
From our eyes, right? It's different.
From the whitewashed point of view of North America, right?
The nice and cuddly on your couch view. So
yeah,
it's definitely different over there.
It's sad, but what do you think of Trudeau's response? Like, what do you do if you're the Prime Minister of Canada, you're Justin Trudeau?
Yeah.
What do you do if you're him right now? Like, what is the move?
You don't want me to be the president.
No, that's what I want to hear. What you would do if you were the president?
Somebody's got to get shot. Someone's got to get shot. That's crazy. They're killing civilians, not even like military people. I don't care whether it's an accident or not. You got to respond to that. That's crazy. People are taking vacations. People from your country are taking vacations and getting killed in a terrorist act.
Yeah. Here's what I think. I think there's two options if you're here. I think you either, I'm going to say this nicely, you either leave, pull everyone out, and say, this part of the world, just you deal with it your way. We're going to make our perimeter. Like, if you go into any of these, try to invade any of these territories, blah, blah, blah. Don't, or else we're going to, but like, do whatever the fuck you want in your area. Who gives a fuck? Or
that's a large scale idea.
Or you do that, or you you find the leaders, whoever the fucking president or prime minister or emperor or whatever the fuck he is, of Iran, you turn his fucking house into a parking lot. You know what I mean? There's two. You don't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're either in there and you're fucking these people up and turning this regime over, or you pull everyone out and say, hey, no Canadians die on our watch. There's no 1 foot in one. That's what I don't like about this whole thing.
Yeah, no, I hear you, but it's not really 1 foot one out, because you know what Trudeau's gonna do? He's gonna sit there and be like, apologize and call it a day, right?
No, Trudeau's gonna be like, I'm sorry. We should not have had Canadians.
Yeah, we should
book that flight that day.
They should have see their family.
Yeah.
Sorry, Canadian way about things.
But this will test his leadership. I think this is the moment where, like,
already been tested, but hey,
you know what I mean though. Like, this is a memorable moment where, like, people are like, who is Justin Trudeau? How does he respond? Mans are getting shot down in the sky. That's when you look to your leader.
I mean, I look at like 9/11, which was also a terrible incident. Obviously, this isn't to the same scale, but I mean, planes are involved. They're being destroyed. Human lives are lost. That started a war in Afghanistan for like God knows how long. Was it 15, 20 years still shooting?
You brought up 9/11.
Come on.
You know me, I'm an avid, not a conspiracy theorist, but I fuck with conspiracies heavy. I like it. Yeah. Do you think 9/11 was an inside job?
Of course it's an inside job. That's without question.
Okay, so you're a fellow man of culture,
fuel
I see.
Does not melt steel beams.
That and Epstein didn't kill himself. But anyway.
Of course, come on.
No, jet fuel does not melt. Honestly, like, that's Building 7 and the Pentagon. There's so much fucked up shit in that. Man. Yeah.
You can't believe everything the government puts out, because at the same breath you have to realize they want to keep everyone safe. No anyone going crazy. It's like the alien thing, right? It's like, if we tell them that we have them, how are they going to react?
But we can't trust people. I personally have a rule where I don't trust people that believes everything the government puts out.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I don't believe my shorty, let alone fucking what these random mans are saying.
You're a cog in the wheel if you believe everything the government puts out. You can't look at it that way. You gotta
like, sometimes it's obvious. Like,
you got to do your own research and stuff too. I mean, even the weather. I mean, they got that HARP machine, right? So they can create weather.
So how about this? Back to Iran. Right after the strikes on the military bases.
Yeah.
Right near an Iranian power plant, 2 earthquakes happened. Do you think that's HARP initiated? We don't want any soldiers dying. Let's initiate our earthquake technology that no one knows about.
That'd be pretty
nuts, isn't that coincidence? Who knows, right? They're fucking with weather.
They are, but I never heard about a seismic machine. But that would be devastating. That's a whole new form of war.
That's the one thing. When I heard that, I was like, wait, Iran also had 2 earthquakes near a power plant?
Yeah, it's gonna pull the earth from underneath you and call it a day.
Fuck. Yeah. If that's the case, we shouldn't be paying the fucking carbon tax then.
Carbon tax is bullshit too. All these taxes are bullshit. They want to make money themselves. It has nothing to do with us. It's about them lining their pockets.
Who's them? The Illuminati?
I mean, I don't want to call them the Illuminati, but like, you got your like rich elites. Your you know who's who, right?
Who is who? No, who is who?
I mean, the bankers, right? Like,
nah, I don't think it's bankers. I think it's like 100%. Rich families. You got like the Rothschilds.
Who do you think? They're bankers.
All right, yeah, fair. They're
all bankers, bro. All those families are the family of banks. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Money doesn't exist and all that.
So what do you think? What would you do? So back to Iran. You got Trudeau right now. He's in a weird position. What about Trump? He is kind of insinuated to blame Trump for this whole incident, because if he didn't kill their fucking general, then that would have never happened. And you're hearing a lot of this blame game on Trump. What do you think?
Literally why I think Trudeau is a pussy. Because come on.
Yeah, he's the definition simp
issue,
side Trudeau.
The issue, how people want you to talk about it. Don't be like, oh well, it's kind of because Trump did this, and no, I don't want to hear that shit. It happened to us. How do you respond?
Yeah, like
it's as simple as that. I don't want to hear any back talking.
He's calling Daddy Trump right now. Like he's like, Daddy, what do I do? What
do I tell them? He's like, calm down, son.
I don't know. It's I don't know what they're gonna do. It's like if you're Trump, if you're Trudeau, if you're in that elite group, you're saying just fucking kill the leader. That's what you're on. That's the motive you're on.
I'm on some definite like retaliation against the government. I don't want to do it the way they did it, where it was like innocent people and bystanders.
Yeah,
but I definitely believe some military strike should happen. Like, why not? I'm not saying like, let's bomb the Capitol in the middle of like morning prayer. I'm saying let's bomb whatever government building there is that these dickheads are chilling in. Like whatever, you know what I mean? Like some common sense tactical shit. Like I don't work for the army, but what makes sense to me would be like,
you got to send the army's version of The Rock in there.
Yeah,
so minimal innocent casualties.
100%.
And just go for whoever's calling the shots. Whoever's calling the shots in that fucking room where they shoot down a plane of civilians.
Man. They got fucking satellites up in the sky.
Yeah, they're not
you
dumb.
picking your nose. So I don't want to hear about.
They know our fetishes. You know what I mean?
Like tracking everything. So
yeah. Like they know who pushed that button. They know who made that call.
Yeah. So.
But I think maybe they're playing it light. Like just that's the tactic. It's a PR thing. You're playing to a different side, and then behind closed doors, that's what they may be doing. And that's where I could commend Trudeau. Like, all right, play your media card. You're the PR guy of the government. Be the smart PR guy, and let that military man's make the decisions that need to be made behind the scenes. And then maybe I think that's what's probably happening.
It's supposed to be that Trudeau has the final say in a sense, right? So I don't know if he's saying like, oh, it's soft, I don't think the government's going to go behind him with the military and be like, you know what, put that battery in his back and tell him, no, we got to fight back. Like he's already sang his song of like, well, it's kind of Trump's fault. He didn't really say like, well, people have lost their lives. Maybe we should defend this.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Maybe we shouldn't. Like, but I think people want to have somewhat of an answer of where you're leading this country. You're the leader, right? So
yeah, at the end of the day, I think it's obvious with the laws that are in Iran that this regime is, with the modern world where we're going as a 2020 civilian, this regime should not be in charge of mass populations of people based on their laws. Like publicly, like dance is illegal in Iran, fam. Dance is illegal. Man's got arrested in 2014 for singing the song "Happy" by Pharrell downtown downtown.
You know what? Crazy laws.
This regime needs out.
I can't say you can't eat an orange in your bathtub in California. Like there's
that's
crazy laws everywhere.
Is that true though? Is that just like
it's true?
You can't eat what?
You can marry your cousin in Alabama. Like
yeah, but that should be allowed. I'm white. I support that shit. This guy's like
it's the South, man. I don't think it's only white guys doing it. It's probably black guys down there.
Honestly, the limit is second. Like the earliest you can go is second cousin, I think.
Honestly, I would not touch a member of my bloodline. I can't do that.
We're all.
There's so many other women on the planet, man. Why would you want to go for?
I also say it ain't gay if they have tits.
Yeah, I don't believe in that either.
You're Jamaican though. You don't even do you eat girls out?
Jamaican.
Are you not Jamaican?
No.
Stereotype 101. White boy assumes chicken's Jamaican.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Are you not? What are you?
I'm actually Trini.
Okay, so you do eat pussy then.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Jamaican men's are always getting off on that. I thought you were Jamaican. That's why.
This is the key because Jamaican men's actually do eat pussy, but they want to lie until they don't.
I just got knowledge. That's officially the first racist moment of the podcast.
Yeah, I guess you could. I mean,
the assuming he's Jamaican thing.
Just assuming. Well, yeah.
That's
Jamaican
the first
or
racist person.
You're an African guy, right? It's one of the two, right?
Guess my ethnicity.
Exactly.
Guess mine.
You're white.
Yeah, facts.
You're white.
I just got a bunch of random mixed up European,
some ish, like Irish, British, like
every ish there is.
Exactly.
E's, a couple E's.
Swedish, like who knows? Like.
Yeah. That's jokes. What about Chair Girl? Toronto News. Chair Girl was supposed to get sentenced today, got pushed back. What do you think her sentence is going to be?
Probation and community service hours.
Yeah, eh?
100%.
You've been through this whole legal system, so
I've been through the system, but at the end of the day, like she's Hispanic or Portuguese, but like
what would it take for her to get put in jail? From a man coming from that position that's been there,
for her to like continue
do
to
time.
Get in trouble.
No,
if she got in trouble like while she's going through these proceedings, she would go to jail, possibly. But she's been keeping her nose clean, so.
As an international person, is there is that different, or is it kind of like the standard for everyone?
What do you mean by that?
Like, because she's not a citizen of this country, right?
Is she not a citizen?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I know she's from Brazil, right?
Is she from Brazil, or does she have Brazilian parents?
I think she's from there, because people, when it first happened, she went back home to Brazil, and like.
For went on vacation.
Yeah, family.
She has money. Like, I don't know. Like, I follow her on the gram and shit.
I do too.
She has some nice designer purses and shit. She's always going somewhere nice.
She's in Drake's video.
Yeah, I mean, she's obviously connected. She has some money, whether it's like family money or like, she makes her own money.
So I gotta say this: if I had to guess how she gets in Drake's video, some random mans of the OVO team hit her up trying to fuck, and like, yo, come be in this video. Drake, no. I don't even think he knew or give a shit.
From Drake's perspective, he said it's his media team, but that's definitely.
It's his boy that was just trying to fuck. And
I mean, that's
I'll throw you in this video.
Right? Like, yeah,
no, seriously.
Team. Like, no, it's just his boy.
You hear stories, like OVO, these OVO parties, like, yo, these
all the pretty girls in the city with like 50,000 followers might show up.
Yeah, like
it's possible.
Yeah,
it's not an impossible theory.
Yeah, Or Drake's just the ultimate marketing master, and was like, let's just low key throw for a split second this fucking person everyone low key hates but likes.
That was my first thought.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Oh, that's gonna bring attention to my video.
And then he
watch it.
Edited
it out. Edits it out. Everyone's like, oh, fine.
That's more attention. And now she's got the blue check mark.
He's a genius. And I wonder how she got that check.
Is that his? I don't know if that's his decision, but his team is.
It could be part of the decision. We took you out the video. Let's tell Twitter or Instagram, whatever, to give you the check mark.
Whoever's in charge of that is created greatness. If whether it was Drake himself or the team or whoever's built that brand that they got going, like. That they created greatness, and they did it in Toronto and put on for the city. So I love it. Like, I got all love for them. He may be a reptilian shapeshifter. Who knows?
I don't know if he's that connected. I don't know if he's that.
I don't think he's reptilian shapeshifter. Queen. Oh, what about Meghan leaving what the fuck's Charles or whatever his name is?
Royal family bullshit.
They're leaving the royal family.
Listen, I don't give a fuck as long as we're not paying for their military bill to keep those.
Their security bill.
That's ridiculous. Come on,
yeah, man.
Taxpayers paying for that shit. Pay for your own security. You motherfuckers are rich.
So I saw an interview. This guy's mom is Princess Diana, and my grandma doesn't believe in conspiracy theories, and the only one she believes in is Princess Diana. And she believes in Princess Diana. That's the only one she believes in.
Because it made sense. Princess Diana was like a super nice lady, and all of them hated her. And then she wore the dresses that she wasn't allowed to wear. My mom's the same way. She lived in England for 16 years, man. Really? She's like. And a theory, like they killed her.
I believe it, but like Buddy said, he's like, I don't want to end up like my mom in one of the interviews. So he knows some shit.
He probably does know some shit he shouldn't know, but I can't believe he actually said
he's
that.
Trying to get
I have not
out.
Heard that interview.
Man, I saw it the other day, and he's like, if you knew the things I did, he's like, you would be doing the same decision I made. And he said, I don't want to end up like my mom. I was like, okay, the queen is a reptilian, confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed. Right.
She has a body count on her head.
She's the queen, man.
You think? Do you think they actually do shit though?
I mean, yes and no.
What do you mean?
I mean, the queen's an old lady still driving around in a Range Rover, so that tells you that lady does whatever the fuck she wants to in that country.
Honestly, man, like I think she's just a useless. I don't even think she's fucking human.
I don't know, man.
She's just like a fucking puppet walking around.
I'm like kind of like, are they reptilian?
No, I don't think reptilians are really a thing. Yeah. To be honest, man, I believe aliens though.
I believe in aliens, but the whole reptilian thing is kind of like it's a little out there, but.
Well,
I mean, there is some sort of alien DNA with us in some sense. Like, they say we're related to monkeys, but look at us and look at them, right?
Well, I think the more realistic thing to the reptilian theory is I think maybe like there's greater beings like aliens and like they can take control of human bodies maybe.
So they're shapeshifters. And they walk
around
amongst us?
Not even, like they could remotely do it maybe. Like maybe there's a way that like their technologies,
they just Wi-Fi you and just
take
your body.
I also heard like the theory that like, well, there's been lots of UFO activities. I'm big into that, but like they're saying how could aliens come across space and like live and like survive? And they're saying like what we would do is AI. We wouldn't be in those ships. You have AI that don't need any support that goes to these other planets. So like the encounters with alien life, aliens may never set foot on this planet,
like a robot,
but they have their technology coming here and doing whatever they got to do. That's what makes sense, like logistically.
Yeah, you know what? That does make a lot of sense. If you don't have to worry about losing any bodies, it's like us with drone strikes, right?
100%. It's just some guys.
Little fucking whirly bird over there and just drop a bomb off.
Yeah, if you lose it, you lose it.
Lives, right? Exactly. It makes sense.
Who knows, man? Who the fuck knows? Anyways, what about Raptors? I know big Raps fans.
Huge Rap fan, but
they blew that lead the other day to San Antonio.
It's been a lot about that lately, but integrating the old guys back into the lineup and people getting injured, like that kind of stuff's gonna happen. That's basketball for you. Like they gotta get used to playing with each other again. And
they're deep though. Like even though they've been taking some L's lately, like they have lost so many guys, and they still are like
They're still
beating the
kicking
teams they
around.
should beat.
I mean,
which is all you can
teams they
ask.
shouldn't to. I mean, we should have lost to San Antonio for Christ's sake. So.
But DeRozan had a chip on his shoulder. No Kawhi in his way. This could finally be his redemption game. I'll give him one.
I'm not gonna give him one.
Do you see that dunk? He had a statement game.
Yeah, I mean, but Nick Nurse has been coaching for how many the last few years, so he should know exactly what moves you're gonna do. And
yeah, but you're going against Pop.
I know what DeRozan's gonna do. He doesn't change. He's still the same player.
But he passes the ball more. He still gets buckets no matter what.
He still attacks. Yeah, he still does what he does.
He's a defensive liability, but
is he a sieve? Yeah, he's a defensive sieve for sure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he covers it up on the offensive game. He's no James Harden, but
so who's winning the ship this year? Who's winning the chips with this?
Honestly, I'm a Raptor fan, so I always say Raptors. I don't care whether it looks like we're gonna win or not. I don't give a shit. It's always the Raptors gonna win. But the real ball fan in me knows it's probably. I'm thinking maybe Lakers.
Which LA team is the question?
I don't want the Lakers to win, but I'm hoping the Clippers can stay healthy.
Why don't you want the Lakers though? Why would you want? I think I'd rather LeBron get a chip than why? Because of LeBron though?
Nah, I just don't like him as a player. Like, he's a great man, an awesome fucking guy. He does a lot for the world and the community. Like, I can't knock him for the man that he is outside of the game. Yeah. I just don't like how he's put the power in the game in the player's hand over how it used to be, where the franchise had control of the player. So you can love your favorite player, and he's not gonna leave unless the franchise.
I'm surprised you say that. As a black man,
you think I'd be voting for the freedom of the player, right?
You got these rich white owners.
Yeah,
you think no, you think in the owner's perspective.
No, not from the owner's perspective, because at the end of the day, as a black man, I strive to be rich enough to be one of those owners. So I don't look at it as a race game, because at the end of the day, yeah, the white guys do have those ownership right now, but I don't look at that job as.
But you would do the same if you're LeBron. You do that same. You take control of it. You're like, I'm going to Miami. I'm going to South Beach. I'm going to LA.
Yeah, but if I was going to do that, I do that early in my career so I can set out a legacy in one place. Because I'm not really about the whole like jumping around the NBA shit. That's for the end of your career, in my personal opinion. But now guys have the freedom to do what they want to, right? Like, superstars are playing on 4 or 5 teams in their career.
Do you question Kawhi's decision?
I mean, Kawhi's decision was based on the same pitch as shit LeBron said, which is, I'm going to go back home. But, I mean, you want to see your nieces and nephews grow up, to power to you. I can't hate that man for his decision.
Facts.
But like I said, the old NBA would be like, sorry, son, you got to stay here. And if you actually want to go to LA, we're shipping you to Alaska instead, because we don't give a fuck what you want.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
that Pop honestly deserves a championship ring for the Raptors championship. Because he was trying to fuck with Kawhi. He's like, you're going to Canada.
Yeah, he's like, you're not going to get a chip up there.
We got our one championship because of Pop's fucking big dick move over Kawhi.
Management.
Yo, load management.
Manage that load.
Facts. I did No Nut November this year, and I called that load management.
I mean, it's a tough month.
Did you do it?
I mean, of course I did. I was incarcerated.
Oh, yeah, you're in jail. So, it's No Nut November. No nut in jail.
Oh, man, no. It's from.
How many months did you go without nutting then? I thought I was good for November.
I mean, it depends on which days. If your celly's not in court, if your celly's in court, then you're good to go for those kind of days. But if your celly's there, man, there's no jerking off when your celly's asleep. That's frowned upon.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just have to go.
How much rape is going on in jail? Canadian jail.
There's none. Canadian jail is actually very anti-gay.
Yeah.
Extremely, yeah.
Really?
Extremely anti-gay. So it's not really.
So there's no one's worried about bending over in the shower and getting a little prostate check?
People don't even say the word juice in jail. They say beverage because the word juice is too feminine. That's the kind of environment it's in. So there's no you're not going to, people don't even say gay jokes because you don't grow up in holidays in Durham. Everyone jokes about gay shit. It's just hilarious. You don't look at it as frowning upon people's decision or like laughing at them, but it's just dicking around, I guess, in a sense, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's extremely frowned upon.
So if I was a white man, me, scrawny ass lanky white dude going to jail, is it true I have to align with a fucking gang in there? Or how's it going in Canadian jail?
If you're going to the penitentiary, possibly. I've never been to the penitentiary, so I could not tell you.
But what about where you know?
I mean, in a provincial jail,
pretty good?
No, there's no alignments. I mean, you're white, man.
I don't have to fucking become a skinhead because I'm in jail.
There's no skinheads. It's a lot. It's jail.
It's Durham, man.
It's a lot of black guys. It's jail, right? I mean, there's white guys too. There's a lot of white guys, but there's a lot of black guys.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna have to worry about people thinking you're a skinhead or a Nazi or.
I don't want to have to be, but if I'm in jail, and saves my ass.
That's how it is in the States, man. People have to make that decision. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to be racist and hate the Latinos or hate the white guys.
You know what I mean? But
you gotta survive in jail. I mean, you gotta survive in jail, right?
Jesus. Oh.
Yeah, but it's honestly
how many times have you been to jail? How many times?
I had to stay for an extended time or just going to the building?
I don't know, man. I'm not in the game. I don't know any of this shit. I'm a privileged white youth.
In jail, I've probably been maybe 7-8 times in total, but had to do a longer stay, only twice.
So do you even panic when you get arrested? Or is it just going through the motions? You know what to do.
Exactly. I mean, once you've done it a couple times, kind of What can you really say? You're gonna sit and be like, oh no.
Are you just super respectful to them so they're just not dicks? You're just like,
I'm not
thank you,
respectful.
sir.
I'm just like, yeah, just do your job and we'll call it a day. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, fuck you, officer. What? So they can slam my head into the cruiser?
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't. Like,
you got caught. Like, yeah, you got me.
Exactly. I'm gonna antagonize them now. Like,
yeah.
You're going to jail anyway, and then it's up to your lawyer to beat up your case, right? So you don't do that jail time. So that's always the way to look at it.
That's the difference between me and you. We grew up in the same neighborhood, except I'm Mr. Go to university, get a nice job.
I went to college, man. I went to college. Did you? Yeah, I went to college.
What'd you go for?
What college? I went to Durham College. Wasted my goddamn time, but
for plumbing.
Yeah, for plumbing.
You're the plug, eh?
I got the pipes, yo. For the low stuff.
That's fucking dope. While we're on Toronto slang, how about Debbie's diss track to little TJ? What do you think of that?
Honestly, I don't even take any of that shit. The girl, like, she needs help, man. I think the best decision for the internet is to not give her the clout. I know people love to watch people's destruction on the internet, but like, what happens if she actually gets hurt? Then it's no more joking about the whole Debbie.
Like if someone comes and like shanks her or something, or like.
No, if she gets fucking shot, man, she's talking about running around writing for politics in certain neighborhoods and shit. Like, what bad shit happens to people all the time.
Yeah.
How many shootings have there been this year?
My biggest hope for Debbie is that she takes this opportunity she has with all this attention on her and all this clout, let's say, and fame, like local fame, let's call it. I hope she turns this into an opportunity to get out of that life and create a sustainable.
I don't know if she really lives that life. I mean, she might be around guys that.
Well, you know what I mean, though. But like, she doesn't get shot, and she doesn't end up in jail.
She hasn't.
You know, I don't want her to. I would like to. I hope she takes.
Would not want.
But you know what I mean. I'm just hoping she takes advantage of what.
That's what I'm hoping to. I'm hoping that, she's able to.
And you see her
find a new way to. Yeah. Because she's not Woe Vicky. Like.
No, But the thing is, I think like she's doing her thing now. She's selling apparel. I seen she has music coming out, and like I think the best thing for her is like if she has a good team around her, I think she can make a legit money in like this game.
She can definitely be marketable.
Right?
Like she has, like, as much people don't want to say, she has the personality for something.
So who gave her the N-word pass though?
I don't think she actually has it, to be honest. I don't think she ever received it. But if she wants to use it, the power to her. I mean, she might run into the wrong black guy that might be like, nah. But most people just give her a pass, right? Because she's a little off, right? They'll just let her slide.
Yeah. Eh? Yeah. Eh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think, to be honest.
I think she's gonna end up being. She's gonna turn this and end up like Bad Baby, not like to that level, but I think Bad Baby went from looking like a mess to like creating a legit, not an empire, but something.
She had a couple things behind her. She had the show with her mom. I mean, there's a couple things that put her in that position, and then she already. I think Bad Baby's team. You're right. Bad Baby's team is a very smart team.
Do you think do you think Dr. Phil that was a whole setup?
No. Do I think she's actually a fucked up girl like that? Yeah.
I don't think it's fucked up. I think it's her music's fire. I'm not even gonna talk shit.
It could,
low key, her music's sick.
She doesn't write her own bars.
I don't care, but like I heard that,
you know what it is? It's like her high pitched voice. And you hear her like flowing on shit. No, she's not bad, man.
It's like I've heard a lot worse.
Catch me driving up bumping to her shit, right? So I don't give a fuck. Her music is good.
Well, like speaking of Toronto artists, talking about Debbie, who's your favorite Toronto artist right now?
Oh, my favorite Toronto artist, man.
I'll give mine.
All these kids are fucking babies, man. It's just crazy to see. Yeah,
you gotta have one.
They're young.
You gotta have one. Put somebody on. I'm gonna shout out my girl. It's crazy Latina Nanu, because I got shout out the female hustle, and she can sing, she can rap, and she's like Latin, and it's like a cool vibe, and I think
vibe for sure.
And she twerks like a motherfucker. Like, so I'm gonna put her on. I think I'm gonna put her as my favorite Toronto artist right now. And who do you got? Don't say Drake. Don't be that guy.
Drake's the best artist in the world, so I can't just say Drake for Toronto. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of nice young guys right now. Fuck, I mean, there's Vinali's not bad. Biz Loke's not bad.
Yeah, I don't mind Biz Loke either, actually.
Yeah. Biz Loke he's aggressive. He's like our DMX.
I
like Biz.
I didn't really listen to him until I heard the recent like Six Buzz Spotify album playlist, whatever they want to call it. And the one that I listened to all of it, and the one track that actually did catch my eye was like a quick little 2-minute one with Biz Loke, and I was like, I had to go back and see who it was. I was like, oh shit, I like this. I like this.
He has a good voice for the game too. I like that. What's that name? Bugs GME. I like that kid too.
So him and Chromaz are apparently in an open relationship. You seen that? You think that's true? You think that's PR?
That's not complaining. Like, why would you complain about that?
No, I'm not judging.
A close relationship is great. I mean, but they're young. So what is she, like 20? Let them have their open relationship, have their fun.
So
Okay.
So is Chroma as Toronto's Cardi B?
Yes, but no.
Go on.
100%.
Go on.
Cardi B is way more marketable. She's more fun, whereas Chroma's is hated, man. People fucking hate Chroma's.
Fuck.
She has her fans 100%, but people fucking hate that girl. They love to throw hate at her. I mean, Cardi gets her hate too, but
No.
Cardi has. I think Cardi
Fans are
gets more
paying
love.
Chromas to pay for her to them to piss on her and shit. Like I'm telling you, like.
You think so? You think
And
she's actually an escort?
No, I don't think
Alternative
she's an
rap game?
escort, but I think she has a price. I think there's some people that are willing to pay high prices for some fucked up shit, and I don't think she's opposed.
I'm not gonna say everyone has their price, but some people do definitely have their price.
I don't know about her, but either way, she's
Some
doing her
people have a
thing,
price.
like making her money, like in the rap game, even like doing her thing.
She
Like
probably
good
gets a
on
couple
her.
clicks, couple views. I mean, she
Are
gets
you
her money.
crazy? Are you stupid? Are you dumb?
Are you
Pick
stupid?
one.
Are you dumb?
Shout out Chromas.
I like Chromas, man. I can't lie.
If you're in an open relationship, Chromas, and you ever come across this, holler in my DMs. Like I'm there.
Crying.
I'm there, dog.
You're there. You gonna slide in that?
I won't slide in it, but like
Try to.
I don't think I'm her type though. Lanky ass
Who
white
knows?
dudes.
Who knows?
I got a type, There's
You
chicks
put on
that
a
are
blue
in there.
bandana and.
Nah, I can't be. I have to be me.
You have to be you,
I
eh?
have to be you. This is not
100%.
authentic. It's not authentic.
Well, it's up to her if she likes your authentic drip, right?
Nah.
Not exciting. Not a hood man, fam.
Nah.
Gotta be from the streets.
Honestly, I don't even think it's that. I think she's just into black dudes, probably. I don't have
No, I don't think
I don't have the facilities for that, big man. I don't have the facilities for that.
I hear you, Star.
Everything
is not Irie.
But how about Cardi though? You've seen she said she wants to run for Congress one day. Like I think this is not the best idea.
I mean Trump won.
No, I think she can win. That's the problem.
I'm not saying she can't win.
I'm saying like let's not let this happen.
We already let Trump win. So I can't be mad Cardi B if she does win, but in the same breath, it's ridiculous. I mean, she uses so much slang that like.
But imagine going into negotiations, Iran situation right now.
with
Cardi B's coming into the room to deal with things. She's going to close the deal with a bit of tits out.
Are you stupid? Are you down with everything?
She's a bit of tits out going into this Iran deal. They're like, you're showing way too much skin to be fucking negotiating.
They would hate her immediately.
She might actually be a sick president now that I'm thinking about it, because she's a hustler.
Everything will be legal. She'll be like, everybody get your dollars.
Prostitution
Titty
legal.
Tuesday.
We're taxing prostitutes and hookers finally. Fucking strippers.
They do get taxed.
Do they?
They get taxed here. Yeah, they're registered.
Is it legal here?
It's legal for them. It's not legal to pimp.
Okay. So I don't know what the fuck that means.
That means you cannot be a pimp. That means that they work for themselves. So basically,
you can be like a sole proprietorship of your own body.
Exactly. That's how it works.
A sole proprietor of your body.
Of your body.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good way to make money, man. Fuck. If I was a girl, I'd probably do a little bit on the side. Shit's expensive.
If I pay taxes, they pay taxes.
Fucking expensive, bud. I'm giving away to guys for free anyway half the time. So
that's why I think all drugs should be legal too. So tax that motherfucker, make some money. Man's gonna do it. Mine's gonna make some tax on it.
The tax on heroin or cocaine would be outrageous.
Yeah,
if your dealer has to charge you tax,
it's not my problem. Maybe they'll stop doing it.
Fuck. Maybe they would.
That's what I mean.
They got to pay taxes. They're like, fuck.
They go to the store. They're like, fuck these prices.
Yeah, this is too high. I'm gonna hit up my boy.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers making it in their fucking tub and shit. So I get a little crazy.
Yeah. You think Trudeau does any drugs?
Probably smokes a little pot.
Not anymore.
I think he does coke too.
No, they don't do coke at that age. They do like Adderall. They do like these like prescription speed.
All rich white people do coke.
Yeah, fair.
This is a fact.
Yeah, it's science.
It's either you do or you don't. But like, it's like with black guys, right? Like we all smoke weed or you don't smoke weed. But that's the stereotype.
Yeah, that's true.
Why would I run a country and not do coke? That's
honestly
ridiculous.
I've heard a lot of theories that Trump's behavior is actually shows that he's on speed of some sort. He's on some prescription, like Adderall. Well, I think he's on some sort of prescription.
You want to know what I believe?
That he's pretty much on speed.
I believe Trump is hearsed. I believe everything he does is a facade for people to have this idea of him, because Trump is a very smart and articulate man. People have this idea of him being the dumbass and like lying and do all the dumb shit he does. I think it's on purpose.
Yeah. Eh?
I've seen the old videos of fucking Trump talking and shit. He doesn't talk like that. Well, he just got retarded in the last 20 years? Fuck that. No, this is all...
Became a billionaire, became retarded?
Yeah, no, fuck
my
that.
bad. You can't say that anymore.
It's intentional. That's how he got his fucking votes. He's like, oh, you racist hicks in fucking Farmville?
Hold up.
Vote for me.
I'm currently offended. You said retarded? I'm offended as we speak.
I'm a 90s kid. Fuck hell. If you call a specialist kid retarded, burn in hell. But...
yeah, facts.
I'm not out here attacking communities. Come on.
Honestly, I don't like that word's canceled, because retard has a definition and it's in the English dictionary. And any word in the English dictionary, I feel like I should be able to use in a non-mean way.
I mean, the N-bomb's in there, so...
You don't think I can say the N-word? Alone in my house, listen to some rap music.
Honestly, if you're
It doesn't hurt nobody.
Don't let that Google Home record you though, and then you're fucked.
Well, you cancel me? You're already canceled. I said retard just a second ago. I'm canceled. I've been canceled.
Yeah, well,
Cringe Cav. Shout out at Cringe Cav.
I'm black. I was born canceled.
Nah, you guys are in right now. You guys are a hot commodity.
We're always in. We're always in, but we're not really in.
Actually, brown mans are coming in now with Jagmeet Singh.
I don't think brown guys are ever coming in.
You see that thing?
I mean, it's Canada, so we're letting them in, but.
Nah, Jagmeet's bringing the fucking beard back. You know,
I mean, the beard's always been cool. Honestly, man, I fucking what is that shit he wears? A turban? That shit is dope.
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
They got long ass.
As hell.
They got those long. And have you seen when they takes it off? The long ass fucking sick hair they got.
I can't grow that shit. I'm fucking jealous.
Yeah, man.
That's
commitment. That's just commitment, though. That's like years. It's never cutting your fucking hair.
I fucking love their god.
They're sick.
I love them.
Do you see what them and do you think them and NDP were pretty much saying about Iran too, or they're saying it's pretty much Trump's fault as well, playing that narrative? Everybody, I've been on social media, and the amount of stories I've like opened of like someone said this is your fault, like for pictures of Trump. I'm like, whatever happened to blaming the person who pushed the button or pushed the fucking trigger? Like, why is everyone all of a sudden like, I fucking caught chlamydia last week? How dare Trump?
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
I don't believe in it. It's all bullshit, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, it's whatever asshole over there pressed the button.
That's like who I blame. Fuck.
He knows it's a goddamn commercial flight. He knows he's killing civilians, and he chose to do that. Regardless whether it was an order or not, you got to look at it from a moral standpoint and be like, am I going to be the guy that kills like 167 passengers, or am I going to be the guy that says, no, boss, I'm not doing that. That is wrong.
But do you think they knew that there was no Americans on that flight, and that's why that flight was picked? Because that's less chance of actual retaliation, because they know the biggest pussies countries.
In the same breath, no, it's America. America could always choose to be like, well, you shot our boy, so we're shooting you. Like, America's always ready to jump into someone else's shit. They don't give a fuck about.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's the way
America could just be like, we're starting World War III just because you did that. It wasn't even us that got hit, but Canadians died. So here's our reason.
I don't think he puts on for Canadians like that. Maybe another president, but not Trump.
America has the right to be a terrorist at any point they want to be. These are the rules.
Well, when you're on top, you're on top.
That's the way I look at it too, bro. I'm like, fuck, if you write the history books, who can tell you shit?
Yeah, sometimes you don't call fouls on LeBron because he's LeBron, you know?
That is the best way to put it. That is the best way to put it. You just don't call fouls on LeBron.
Yeah, it's just a strong man going to the lane.
He's the greatest player in the league. What are you going to do?
I love how we're comparing this awful World War III potential crisis to fucking LeBron. Yo, but speaking of that,
it's not a crisis to me. Look where we are. We're on the winning side, bud.
This would be the worst generation to fucking draft because of
all the fucking sad boys and depressed kids and shit.
Not even that. Like, we have a generation scared of calories. How do you expect us to go into war? Like, our biggest accomplishment is fucking not nutting for a month in November. Like, we can't send these people into fucking war.
We want men to cry.
Do you know how expensive it is to have a plant-based military diet for a full regime? That's got to be way pricey. Like, we can't afford that. Our generation cannot be drafted.
It better not be fucking soy.
It will. Who knows it be? We won't even get meat anymore in the army. It's like everything's plant-based. Fucking. Yeah. Just fucking, you get keto oatmeal. Diets. You just get oatmeal, not even water in it. Just dry oatmeal is what you get to eat every day. Space food. That's all we get.
Size, get big. Oatmeal.
I'm a draft dodger. If we get drafted, I am dodging.
What the fuck? We're in Canada. We're not getting fucking drafted to anything.
Facts.
The fuck, we're safe. That's why we live here. That's why I never move anywhere else.
That's why.
100%. It's not about the free healthcare because I'm not gonna get sick. I'm black. I've already surpassed my life expectancy.
That's fucking not even true. A black man in Canada probably lives up to like on average average man of a fucking normal age. We don't say you live past. What are you? How old are you? Like
fucking 28, man.
I'm live past his life expectancy.
I was in LA. I was dead 7 years ago.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much. It's nice here.
I was gonna say you're just as likely to probably die here as you would there. Like, let's be real.
I mean,
if you're an idiot, you're an idiot.
Durham Regional is very trigger happy, but
no, they're not that bad. Shout out to the Durham Region Police, my boys.
I would never in my life ever say that.
Shout out Durham Region Police. I respect all of you. You guys do good hard work. Thanks for everything.
I am not a fan of the Durham Regional Police, but you know, they're doing their best to serve and protect their community.
Their community.
Their community.
Who is their community? You people.
Exactly. I got my poppy present.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, my poppy's gone. I've lost my poppy, but
how dare you?
How dare you? Free Don Cherry, bro.
Free Don Cherry.
Free him.
Man, like, honestly, no, they needed he was old. He just needed to force retirement. But like, he should have been fired for that.
What are you gonna do? It's Don. And that other guy can't carry the fucking show. Who is his replacement?
Ron McClain. No, they just gotta redo they can't even try to redo that.
Yeah,
so
there's no more coach's corner. They have to have 2 new guys. And they have to be
You need
young.
like a black Stephen A. Smith of hockey.
Oh my God.
Just
no.
rant.
That's the last. There's no black guy in hockey.
Anson Carter.
Yeah, but
his
brain scrambled from fighting and shit. All the black
That's
guys
even
are
better. Do you think Don Cherry's brain wasn't scrambled?
It was old. I'll tell you that. It was old.
He's like 80 something, man.
He
needs a vacation. He needs just to retire.
He's the kind of guy to vacate to the fucking Yukon. He's so Canadian. Well, actually American, isn't he?
No, he coached in America. He's Canadian.
He's Canadian. He's one of ours. Okay.
Yeah, he coached in. He played in the Boston's farm system and coached there for a while. So he lived there, and Boston's the only America doesn't even know who fucking Don Cherry is other than Boston area.
Khakis.
He didn't even win a cup. Didn't even win a cup
for Boston.
Fuck Boston.
You're a Leaf guy. You always
no, I'm not a Leaf guy. I'm actually.
You have to be a Leaf guy. You're from Toronto and you're white.
No,
these are the rules.
I didn't grow up in privilege. So in terms of my family couldn't afford to go to Leafs games, so I was like, fuck the Leafs. That's why I was like, I'm not supporting this fucking team. If my kid, I went to Jays games, Raps games, all those were reasonable.
Anybody can go to a Jays game.
But that's Tuna Tuesdays, remember?
$5 games and shit.
That's why I fucked with them.
Remember Stars? It was $5 games and shit.
Remember the Stars benefit? I didn't go, but
I went to the Jays games during Stars because it was $5 So
they had Tuna Tuesdays. You buy a thing of Coca-Cola cans and you rip off some cardboards too.
Hey, I'm black. You know I love Tuna Tuesday.
Yeah,
right?
They were smart. I think they had to cancel it because they got too rowdy.
Scarborough Town Center when I was in the 10th grade, right?
Scarborough Town Center. What's better, Scarborough Town Center or Pickering Town Center?
I don't shop at either of those malls, to be honest with you.
Where do you shop? What is the Jack's Veteran shop?
I shop at Yorkdale, my friend.
Yorkdale, eh?
Yorkdale, Bloor Strip. That's where I usually am.
I shop at Walmart, Giant Tiger.
I mean, for groceries, yeah.
Value Village.
I'm not gonna go like Pusteries for my vegetables. I'm not that bougie.
Man, I'll rep a sweater I buy at Goodwill. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, if it's designer from Goodwill, I'll probably rock it.
So fun story. One time I bought a sweater. I was in college, university, and I bought the ugliest sweater. Bill Cosby looking at sweater.
I got one of those.
Yeah, I was like, this is so ugly. I have to buy it. And I thought it was sick. And then I wear it to the club one day. I'm like, fuck it. And then under the black light, not so nice.
It's just a jizz shirt.
I don't know if it was jizz. I hope it was not blood. It could have been fucking blood it was a used shirt, right?
I'd 100%
and it was fucking blood right here under the black. I'm like, I gotta stand on this side of the bar the rest
I
of the
would
night.
prefer the blood over the jizz.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Even if some wife was murdered in this fucking O.J. Simpson sweater.
I don't care who was murdered in it. I just don't want it to be jizz. That's just.
What do you think it was? Definitely jizz. I still have the sweater. That's the funniest part of that story.
What kind of sweater is it? It's like a wool type sweater.
Yeah, it's like a thick one, and it's so ugly. I have to keep
like
it.
A jizz sweater.
And it sounds like someone was. It feels like someone was like when I wear it, I feel like someone might have been murdered in it because why else would it be in Goodwill?
Like a spirit is like tingling your back.
It's like I feel like O.J. Simpson when I wear it.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. It's a good feeling, right?
Yeah.
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
But anyways, I think we got to wrap this up here. But I want to say subscribe to us, Mayo and Chicken. You follow me at Cringe Kev, Kevin Campbell. I'm a comedian. I'm out here. I'm going to be doing a lot of shit. And
follow me at the Jack's Veteran. I'm just talking a bunch of shit. I don't really care about any of this. I'm just having fun.
This guy's been deleted too many times.
I've deleted like 3
follow
times.
The podcast. Yeah. Be a part of the blow up from the beginning. Thank you.
For sure. We're outie.
Easy. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.